Here's an in-depth review of the discussion from the video. The conversation on Get Up revolves around the current state of multiple NBA teams as they head into the latter part of the season, focusing on their playoff potential and overall strength. Kendrick Perkins, Bobby Marks, and others dissect the status of teams such as the Dallas Mavericks, Phoenix Suns, Golden State Warriors, Los Angeles Lakers, and Los Angeles Clippers, offering bold takes and predictions. The discussion starts with the Mavericks, whose playoff hopes are questioned due to injuries at the center position. Perkins acknowledges Kyrie Irving's ability to elevate the team, but dismisses the idea of a deep playoff run without a healthy supporting cast. The analysis reflects a pragmatic view. While Dallas's talent, availability is a concern. This is a crucial point in NBA discussions, as durability often determines postseason success. Moving on to the Suns, Perkins is highly critical, labeling them a disaster and one of the biggest disappointments of the season. The harsh critique is justified, given their star-studded roster with Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal, yet their inability to live up to expectations. The mention of their tough remaining schedule further cements the belief that a turnaround is unlikely. This assessment highlights the importance of roster cohesion beyond just star power, an issue Phoenix has struggled with. The Warriors segment brings mixed opinions. Bobby Marks expresses optimism, citing an easier schedule and recent improvements, while Perkins tempers expectations, emphasizing that making the playoffs is different from contending for a championship. The addition of Jimmy Butler is seen as a positive, but Perkins argues that Golden State still lacks the necessary depth and defensive presence to compete with the elite teams. Draymond Green's championship declaration is met with skepticism, as both analysts agree that teams like Denver and Oklahoma City are superior. This moment showcases the contrast between internal team confidence and external reality, a recurring theme in NBA discourse. When the discussion shifts to the Lakers, Bobby Marks believes they have the potential to reach the conference finals due to Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis, but acknowledges that matchups and injuries will play a significant role. Perkins, on the other hand, caps their ceiling at a second-round exit, citing their lack of interior toughness. His phrase, "softer than funeral home music," is a particularly colorful way of highlighting their defensive issues, reinforcing the theme that elite talent alone isn't enough in the playoffs. Finally, Perkins surprises the panel by naming the Clippers as a sneaky contender. His argument is centered around the depth and veteran presence of the team, particularly James Harden's role and Ben Simmons' potential impact off the bench. This take introduces an interesting counterpoint. While mainstream discussions often revolve around the usual suspects, under-the-radar teams like the Clippers could pose a legitimate threat if everything aligns. Overall, the conversation is engaging and filled with strong opinions, some of which may prove accurate, while others could age poorly depending on how the rest of the season unfolds. The balance of optimism, realism, and bold predictions keeps the segment lively, making it an entertaining watch for NBA fans.